I went to a good store where they have good food, but I will never ever buy, you know, I thought I bought, you know, well, it's supposed to be all beef. It just tasted like a really good hot dog, but I mean, it just tastes like, you know, a hot dog. I'd rather just buy hamburger, although that's questionable what the hell they do to the cows now and shit. Who knows? I mean, I'm a poor person, so, like, oh, wow, like, at least, like, what I can say about late Arthur Hasnell III, him and his cousin knew, like, how to buy meat. You go to a meat store, and I never ever did that. I only did that, like, one time. You know, like, you can even buy deer meat, but they have all meat there. Yeah, it sucks being poor your entire life. It really does. But, you know, that's the way most people are. So you live in hell, and nobody cares to help out the little guy. Well, you know, you get help every now and then. Alright, so I'm going to read this. It's not worth it. Organic grass-fed beef. Water contains less than 2% of the following: sea salt, organic, so it's less than 2%, that's nothing. Vinegar, baking soda, organic granulated garlic, organic paprika, you know, dehydrated onion and cherry powder. Less than 2% is nothing. Just like your daily vitamins, like, you get 30% when you should be taking 1,000% of ascorbic vitamin C, not rose hips. So, I mean, it's the best hot dog you can eat. But, like, I never really liked hot, you know, I just like, beef. Like, the best beef that you can get is, throw it in your crock pot, a roast beef, and just let it, melt apart. Roast beef, gravy roast beef sandwiches. Alright, so, yeah. It just sucks being poor, and I hated all the lies in my life that said I was not. I mean, you know, being poor is being poor. Now, I, you know, gave to a couple homeless people, and that's it. Like, no more. Like, I gave one a $5 bill. I just feel sorry for him. And that's it. No more. Like, you know, no one helped me out. But, whatever. I don't see this homeless girl anymore. I mean, I would buy her, you know, she has to go in with me to the restaurant to buy a cheesesteak or a hamburger with me and eat it with me in the restaurant. She has to take her damn suitcase wherever she goes. Like, she's weird. And she blames a person for stealing her quarters when there was a homeless guy right beside her, and she said, oh, I know he didn't do it, I know she did it. I know for a fact she never stole from anyone, and she let people steal from her, so I know it wasn't her. And then, like, ever since, you know, she was like, oh, you know, falsely, I mean, if you have two people there, so that's how out of it this homeless girl is sometimes. I mean, there's two people there. But you're all homeless. You have quarters. Guess what? It could be either one of them, and she picked the wrong one. So, whatever. That girl had every right to be pissed off. You know. But, alright, I don't think that people try to be the best versions of themselves. I think that's a total lie, because from the get-go you should love yourself. So who loves themselves? I mean, if you don't love yourself, then you're never ever gonna be good. Yeah, even, you're not gonna be honest. You have to love yourself. And this world's totally evil. And I proved in my strange situation with a medium that demons are real. So no one can talk me out of that experience. And also the experience of me being sane. So there is no healing. Okay, it's just forgetting. And there is no forgiving. It's deliberately forgetting. You can't forgive a child molester. And I don't apologize for that at all. There are unforgivable crimes. And child molestation is the worst crime. And you cannot forgive that. And my Jesus does not forgive that. Now, there are, like, very rare cases of maybe 1 in a million people. And, the Copelands... Gloria Copeland, Kenneth Copeland's wife, she said this, so it might not be true. But, anything could happen on the earth. There was a child molester in jail, and he begged not to leave the jail, because he'd just go out and do it again. That's a possibility that happened, but who knows? It came from them, so I don't trust that. I don't trust them. So, like... there could be a possible child molester. I never met one. I don't think there is one because of my life, but I'm just saying there is a possibility of a child molester out there that might repent. Okay. They might, and that, in that scenario, whether that story is true or not, that person would repent. If you... And all you have to do is put them in the army. Be like, hey, this kid doesn't want to go out and child molest anymore, and he thinks he's going to do it, so why don't we just put him in the army? And can't child molest in the army, right? Jeffrey Dahmer couldn't kill people and skin them alive and make all kinds of weirdo shit with it, could he? No.